check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
And what it do, everybody? What it do? It's your boy Rod, the host that sometimes does the most. Thought I'd pop up on a Friday, man. I was going to do it last Friday, but it was Friday 13th. I don't get out on Friday 13th, man. So thought I'd come up here, man, and been laying in the cut, man, just kind of retooling a few things and laying back and sitting back and watching other content creators and re-perfecting my channels and watching my old videos. And sometimes you get complacent with what you're doing and you have to go back and re-strategize. And I want to say right now, we re-strategize, baby. Hey, welcome to Points Play Travel, everyone. My name is Rod, and on this channel, we talk about credit. We talk about credit cards. We talk about points, miles, cashback, personal finance, and have a travel around the world or around the country for little or no money out of your pocket. If that's something you're interested in, do your boy a favor. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And I can tell you our subscribers have been growing. Even though I have been producing new content, the subscribers keep growing because there's evergreen content. We'll talk about that in a minute. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you select all. It's going to default to personalized. Make sure you hit the like button, smash it, blow on it, kiss it. I don't care what you do to it. Just do something. And with all that being said, you know what time it is. Let's roll, baby. Let's get out of business. So as you can see, this is a Chop It Up PBT live stream. And when I do a Chop It Up, I mean it's like open Q&A. I may talk about what I have planned and what I have going on. I might share some stuff with y'all. But as far as a particular credit card or a particular hotel program or a particular airline, I may be all over the place, but it will all pertain to travel. Now, let's talk about this evergreen content. When I say evergreen content, my subscribers have been growing because I have videos that you could go back, over 750 videos where you could go back and look and find a credit card that you just not heard of and never heard of, and you will find that video on my channel. Or how can I increase my credit score? You will find that video on my channel. One thing I am going to talk about today, and I'm going to get into it just a little bit, is the credit card hamburger. I had my right hand man tell me I need to do a part 2, but I'm just going to dab in it a little bit. See, we got 4 real homies in the crib, and I want to thank everybody for being here. Me tonight, what's going on, fam? What's much love? What's happening? But I'm going to talk about that credit card hamburger today because I think I need to reiterate that. And I'm going to tell y'all, one of the reasons you haven't seen me is because my schedule's been a little off and my 8 o'clocks ain't working no more. My 7:30s ain't working. My 8:30s ain't working. So you may see me in the afternoon. So you may want to make sure you have those notifications set to all. Make sure you have those. And I am broadcasting from the DFW area, Arlington, Fort Worth, Dallas to be exact, Arlington, Texas to be exact, home of the Cowboys, home of the Texas Rangers. But one of the things that I've been thinking about over the last couple of weeks, I don't know how long it's been since I've been on my own channel. I've been on several other channels, but the credit card hamburger, man. People always ask, Rod, what credit score do I need? It's not about the score all the time, ladies and gentlemen. It's about what's on your credit profile. Let's hit that first. Let's start there. We'll chop it up with PBT. Y'all got questions, I got the answers. I'm like Future and Kelly Rowland. You got the question, I got the answer. But I'm telling you, your credit score is, you may have a 620, and you may be down and out because your friend, your homeboy, your homegirl said, "Oh, you got a 620? That's cool, but I got a 705." If your 620 can actually be better than their 705. Hence the credit card hamburger. We're going to break that down today. Your 620 may be better than their 705. Because if their 705 is a $500 credit card and another $1,000 credit card, but your 620 is you financed 3 cars, paid them off. You had some medical bills that jumped in the mix and messed you up a little bit. You had a mortgage once upon a time. You had other credit cards, but the medical bills kind of sort of messed you up a little bit. And you were headed to 700, but it took you down to 620. Yet they got a 705, but their highest credit limit is only $1,000. You go to apply for a car, they go to apply for a car. I guarantee you the 620 will get approved before the 705 because mortgages, 3 cars paid off, credit cards. But I had 3 medical bills that kind of messed me up. But then I got this little, I shouldn't say little, this individual that has a 705 and all their max credit is $1,000. That's not a car. That's not a house. That's not a big purchase, $1,000. So when I talk about the credit card hamburger, I'm talking about your credit score is the bonds, ladies and gentlemen. That's the bonds. You ain't gonna be too happy if they just say you got a 705 and that's your bonds and that's all, but you ain't got nothing in between because you ain't got but 2 credit cards. So we're gonna give you some lettuce and a tomato. So you got some bonds, a lettuce, and some tomato and a tomato, and you ain't gonna get full off that. But you know what, Rod? You got a 620 credit score. We're gonna give you the smaller bond. Remember, your credit score is your bonds. We're going to give you the smaller bond, but you got a whole lot of stuff that we can put on your burger. We're going to give you 2 pieces of meat, some cheese if you like, some onions, some tomatoes, some lettuce, some pickles, mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, whatever else you want. But you're just going to have a smaller bun. You're going to have a smaller bun. You're not going to have the big bun because the big bun is a 705, but in the big bun, all they got is a lettuce and tomato. They ain't getting full. I'll tell you right now, unless they're vegetarians or something, they ain't getting full. That's the first thing I want to touch on. I want people, as we get ready to exit 2024 and hop into 2025, stop focusing on the score and focus what's on your credit report. Because if you take care of the credit report, the score going to take care of itself, baby. If you take care of what's in the report, the score will take care of itself. I have people that hit me up, Rod, my credit score went down 10 points, 20 points, 30 points. Don't trip. Don't trip. Worry about the ingredients you're going to get in between those 2 buns, which is your credit score. Worry about the ingredients that you're going to get. Worry about next time I go and get a burger, I'm going to be able to get a second patty. I'm going to be able to get extra cheese. I'm going to be able to order some fries. And I know I'm using analogies here, but don't worry about the size of the bun. Worry about the contents of the burger. So from now on, when you are looking at your credit score, don't trip and flip and have a heart attack because your credit score went down or it's not where it's supposed to be. Think about what you are doing with the things that's inside your credit report. And if all you're doing is you got Credit Karma or Chase or whoever, and if all you're doing is looking at the number and you don't look at what's on there and what's happening, and did they report something late? Did they say it was 10 days late? Did they say it was 5 days late? Did they say it was 12 days late or 30 days late? If you ain't looking at that, you are losing. You're killing yourself. You may as well go get a 9mm and shoot yourself in the foot every day, every month. It's what's on the credit report. Okay, so you got some medical bills. So repo. So you got to file for bankruptcy. So you got evicted. So life goes on. I ain't saying go do this stuff and just expect your world gonna be perfect, because it ain't. It's gonna take about 7 years, in some cases 10 years. But do the things. Well, y'all got me hyped up in here. Maybe I got myself hyped. Do the things that are necessary. So that's enough of that. That's enough of that. All I'm going to say is a lot of people, they focus on the score. I know a whole lot of people that got degrees, but they dumb as hell. I'm gonna let that marinate and resonate. I know a whole lot of people that got degrees. I know a whole lot of people that got credit scores, a good credit score, and can't buy nothing. Tie those two together. People got degrees but don't have sense to save a duck. People have lower credit scores, but bad things happen to good people. Yeah, I come over here to talk to y'all today, man. I told you, I put it on Instagram. When I lay back in the cut for a while, I'll stand by because I'm coming. I'm coming. Life happens, man. These credit card companies know that. The pandemic happened. And people losing jobs and stuff, man. But set a goal. Set a goal. What do you want? Do you want a platinum card? Say, I don't know what date, I don't know what month, I don't know what year, but I'm getting one. I ain't talking about the Capital One plan, I'm talking about the American Express plan. If you want a gold card, if you want the Chime card, if you want the whatever, the Chase Freedom Flakes, set a goal. I'm gonna share some stuff in this live stream. I ain't gonna be over here all night, all day. But I just went to Instagram. I'm thumbing up like the little kids. I'm just thumbing up. And I see something that said Delta, I can earn at least status if I book a hotel through Delta. So I start looking at the hotels, and I'm taking a trip in 2 weeks from tomorrow. 2 weeks from tomorrow, I'll be on the west side. I'm taking a trip 2 weeks from tomorrow, and I start looking And the hotel was going to use and supposed to be booking today with a free certificate. Free, y'all, free certificate. I mean, I ain't paying nothing at the Renaissance in Phoenix. I saw another resort, and I'm going to share it with y'all. But I said, hold up, this hotel is only $183. Why don't I just pay for it, get me some medallion qualifying dollars toward Delta status, and just come out a little money? Yeah, I'm getting points with Marriott at the Renaissance or Hilton if I stay at this resort. This resort I'm looking at is Hilton in Phoenix. Oh my goodness, it got water everywhere, man. I didn't even know they had water in Phoenix. Other than when you go to the faucet, you go to the store and buy a bottle. I ain't never seen no water out there. Had water everywhere. But I'm telling you right now, man, 2024, we started by saying in January what we were going to do. Some people achieved their goals. Some people thought about their goals. Some people forgot their goals. And what's going to happen is they're going to make new or the same goals in 2025. I had somebody hit me up and say attainable goals. I had a couple people. Make a goal that's attainable. You want to become a Delta Silver status elite member? You want to get Hilton Diamond status? You want to stay in a Hilton you never have? You want to graduate from Holiday Inn, and nothing wrong with Holiday Inn. They got some beautiful properties, and you want to start staying at Hyatt? Set a goal. What's my second favorite word? My first favorite word is options, baby, but my second one is a strategy. You have to have a strategy. And when you, whether you're the male or the female or whatever, and you tell your mate, hey, we're going to stay at this place, just pack you a bag. Well, baby, but baby, we got to pay the light bill. We got to pay the what? We don't worry about all that. We just pack your bag and be ready to roll. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. And we all can do it. Rod ain't special. I'm just an average dude. I'm like the Chester Cheeto, whatever that dude on the Cheeto bag name. I'm just an average dude in a loose mood. I'm not special. But what I do differently than a lot of other people is I read, I educate, and I talk to people. I talk to like-minded people. I don't talk to people that ain't like-minded. And hold on, man, it never fails. I don't talk to people that aren't like-minded. We got to be on that same wavelength. We got to be on the same frequency. Because I guarantee you, if you talking to like-minded people, y'all really ain't like-minded. You gonna know something they don't know, and they gonna know something you don't know. But if you talking to non-like-minded people, you might want to be on vacation or something. But anyway, so let me jump in these comments. Well, first of all, I do want to show this thing real quick. I'm gonna share my screen. Show something real quick. And then I'll go. So let me make sure, because I blew it up so y'all can read the little print. Earn MQDs on hotels, vacation rentals, and car rentals. And MQDs is medallion qualifying dollars. Basically, all it is money. Every dollar you spend, you earn a Delta dollar. They try to put all these little acronyms and big words out there to make everybody feel like it's something. It's just every dollar you get a dollar. But you have to book by September 30th, and you have to travel. Oh, hello, man. My computer freezing up. Let me make sure, boy. I tell you, every time I do something, I know what it is. I got too much stuff open up. But y'all got to bear with me until this here finish circle spinning and spinning. Let me kill that. And let me kill this. Y'all bear with me. It's closing out two windows, but because it won't. All right, sorry about that, y'all. I actually had to do a quick reboot. Uh, I don't know. Computer was probably hot because I was outside working on some stuff earlier. But going back here, let me go back here and do this all over again, which ain't gonna take but a quick second. Me did I see your comment. Uh, all right. Make sure I had too many windows open, man. So you could do rental cars, but and let's just say a lot of people don't rent cars. Some people do, but I'm thinking of hotel stays, and they have right here. You can earn MQDs comes from hotel stays and vacation rentals in the Delta Travel Extras portal. You'll earn one MQD per dollar spent here, in addition to earning 2 SkyMiles per dollar. You need to book by September 30th and travel by October 31st, 2024 to receive the bonus earnings. So that's one thing I'm looking at, making sure it's not saying nothing. You have to book directly with Delta Travel Extras. You can't, it's right here, you can't just go to Delta, which was my plan until I read the article in detail. And maybe it's just me, but a lot of these companies don't tell you this. So what I'm going to do right now, and I want to show, I saw your favorite couple in here. I want to see if I can pull it back up. I had it up. I got it up on my phone. So I'm just going to put going to Phoenix. And I want to show this Hilton property. I hope your favorite couple is still in here. And I'm just going to put a random date. I'm not going to put the date I'm actually going. I just put one because I'm only going to stay there one day. Because I'll be at a house. And I'm just going to click search and then I'm going to share this with y'all. Let me stop this and share this. All right, so here we are. And I'm going to make it bigger once I get to where I want to be. But y'all just follow along. So here it is. $101. I mean, these are reasonable room. $152 the Radisson. Phoenix isn't that expensive when it comes to the hotels. It's not. But I'm gonna show y'all this hotel, and I could. You know, somebody probably, why are you scrolling up? Because I can't remember the name of it. Well, did I say it wasn't expensive? Then it got expensive. It's the Hilton. Y'all bear with me here. And if I had to go up a few more times, I'll just type Hilton. Yeah, this is way more than that was on my phone. So we're going to do this here. We're going to try Hilton. Oh, no. There it is. There it is. Right there. $277 a night. God dang it. It was just $206. Well, it's a different date. These ain't the real dates. Look at this, man. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Slide it over a little bit. Man, $277. But the cool part, y'all already know. I ain't paying no $277. The power of points and miles, man, as I look at the photos. And I got to make sure I don't jack this up. Let me see. I think it opened up another window. And if it did, I'm going to have to. Yep. So let me go over here. I want to show y'all these photos, man. That's one thing about StreamYard, man. Every time you open a new window. So that's the overview of the property. You got waterfalls coming down. That's the property. And it's a suite. This room I'm looking at is a 1-bedroom suite. It's not just a room. Try to take it over a little bit. Overlooking the mountains. It's not too far from where I usually stay in Phoenix. There's the bar area. I mean, I feel like I'm in Half Moon Cay on the Meeting Eye cruise or something. I mean, look at this. And I just saw some on Instagram. I mean, I'm in the pool, waterfalls coming down. I can't even swim, but I sit out there in the 2 feet or the 3 foot where I can't drown. Sunset with the palm trees. And I'm not gonna drag this on, man. I just like to show people what's out there, the opportunities that are out there. And that's one of the properties I may be staying at when I go there, or I'm gonna stay at the Renaissance. If I stay at the Renaissance, I'm gonna use a free night certificate. If I stay at this place, I gotta use points. But that's kind of what I'm looking at. I am looking at what's up, Keisha. What's going on? What's going on? Let me jump in these comments and see if anybody got any questions or anything. Points Play Travel says, surprise, surprise, happy Friday. Me and I said, what's up, PBT? Peace to the chat. Credit card, hamburger, oh yeah. Good afternoon, Rod. How are you? I'm doing well, my man. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, Devin. Meet and I thanks. Devin is a channel member. Meet and I channel members. I'm a channel member. Marjorie, a channel member. Points by Travel. Hey, good afternoon. Meet and I. She's speaking to Meet and I. Everybody's speaking. Everybody's speaking. Your favorite couple come in and said, "Good afternoon, Points by Travel Chat. Just listen uh, in the back while before my next meeting." Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for tapping in. Thomas Jefferson, what's going on? Thomas said, "What's happening, Rod? The PBT family, what's going on?" Meet and I said they're working hard. Same old, same old. I know that's right. Why see you late? And Thomas said, for your information for the fam, you do not need a relationship for any of these banks for a high limit credit card. I have just got several. Thank you for that, Thomas. Thank you. You do not need a relationship, meaning you don't have to have a bank account to have a Chase Bank card. You don't have to have an American Express account to have an American Express card or a Bank of America card. I tend to do it. I did it years ago because I thought it gave me the best opportunity, but I was still a little naive. But I mean, I still have like the Points Blank Network business account has been moved to American Express. I moved it from one institution to American Express. So I like having what's my favorite word? Them options, baby. I like having them options. So when they trip at one place, I'm like, all right, I'll holler at y'all later. I'm gone because I already got something else set up. What's up, Wellness with Frugal Mama says hello. And Wellness with Frugal Mama said, greetings, everyone. Happy Friday. Driving and listening. Thank you. Marjorie speaking to your favorite couple. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back now. Do not try to adjust your dial. This is a test of the PBT podcast. That's funny as hell. What's up, Profe? Coming in from Mexico. What up, Mexico City? What up, my man? How you doing? How you doing? How you living, man? Keith says, hey, Rod, happy Friday. Hey, chat friends. Hey, did I get a gifted membership over here? Yeah, you a member now. Hey, thanks. That was from Josh Van Horn from Get Business Credit. He gifted like 10 of them joints. I recently got approved for a CLI credit limit increase and 2 new credit cards. I got 2 cards upgraded. Damn it wouldn't be a live stream if that didn't happen. Tell me which ones it was, man. Tell me which one. Hey, Queen Keach. You know, like right now, one of the things I do want to talk about as we chop it up with PBT is strategy. Right now, if you know, I'm going to use an example, the Meet and I Cruise. If you know you want to go on the Meet and I Cruise 3 and you want to spend as little of your money as possible, you could get a points and miles card, like the Capital One Venture card or some Bank of America cards, or even the Chase Freedom Flex or something, because you could use a travel point. But you could also get a cash back card that's earning 5%, like the City Custom Cash, and you choose where these 5% come from. It's on the category that you use the most. Only use that card at gas if you drive a lot. Only use it at grocery stores if you have a large family. Only use it for eating out if you eat out a lot. And right now, the Meet and I Cruise is a year away. A little less than a year. It's a little less than a year. But you will be amazed at how much money you already have packed. Now, you're going to have to make your deposit and payments and all that. But I don't want to say, I know they started out with a $25 deposit. Get your $25 deposit from cash back. Then when they get ready for the next one, let's say the next deposit is $200. And I'm just making up numbers, y'all. I don't know the exact numbers. But you've earned $100 in cash back. You only coming out of pocket $100. And then next day, you on the Meet and I Cruise in 2025, smiling, waving, drinking them, whatever them little things called, punch rum or whatever. And you having a good time. And I guarantee you're going to be like, wow. Go to Staples and get one of them little buttons and say, that was easy. Because you're spending money on stuff you would spend it on anyway. But you have to have a strategy to get the right cards to make this possible. You have to have the strategy to get the right cards to make it possible. Don't go get the Apple card. Let me give you an example. You just got the Apple 15 or whatever they are now, the 16. I got the 13. You just got the Apple 15. And then you go apply for the Apple card, knowing that you ain't going to get another phone for, let's say, 2 years, but you want to go on the Meet and I Cruise, but your Apple points only are really beneficial at Apple. That's not a strategy. Oh, it's a strategy. It's a strategy for later on, but it ain't a strategy for what you're trying to do. Don't go get the American Express Platinum card knowing you only travel once a year. And this one time you want to go on the meeting out cruise because you're only going to give 1 point for every dollar you spend. Strategy. I have 750 videos that got all the strategies in the world. And that ain't a plug for me. I'm just saying, man, you have to know what you're trying to do. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Oh man, this about to be a boulder here. They need to do a remix. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, but you got to get ready first. You can't stay ready if you ain't got ready. You have to get ready first. Hopefully it ain't go over nobody's head. But the power of points and miles, man. Like, I have some things coming up. Like I said, I will be traveling in 2 weeks from tomorrow. I've already booked my flight. I'm flying Delta. Unbelievably, y'all, I'm flying Delta. I can't believe it. The only two places I say I ever fly Delta was Atlanta and New York because they go straight there. So I'm flying to Phoenix. I'm flying to Phoenix. And I got to fly from Dallas. Now I wasn't too good at geometry and trigonometry, but I was pretty good at geography. And all I gotta do is go straight across to go to Phoenix. But for some reason, I gotta go up to Salt Lake City and then back down to Phoenix. And then when I fly back, I gotta leave Phoenix, go to LA to come back to Dallas. But it was the best deal. It cost me 34,000 points round trip. It was the best deal. American, I had looked at it a couple days before, and it was 64,000 with American, 70,000 in American Express portal. So I got it for half the price. Then I'm gonna do a guess what you want to call a staycation while I'm out there. All right, David said I got a $1.5 thousand credit line increase on my bread cashback. I mean, what the hell? You got a card to get bread? Got approved for Bread Rewards Amex and Wayfair credit card and got my Coast card to Coast Visa and Shell Drive for $5 to a fuel reward station only card. You got to tell me about this bread. You just got a bread cashback card because Amex is probably the payment network. And I want to make sure people understand that because sometimes when people see these comments and see like bread, cashback, Amex, they think it's an American Express card. I've never heard of this card. So I'm sure it has an Amex symbol. Okay, there it is. Bread is Comenity. It's through Comenity Bank, but it uses the Amex or the American Express payment network. So you have to watch it when you say that, Dick. A lot of people go looking for these cards on Amex. Be like, I want me a bread card. Ain't no bread card over here. So I'm glad he cleared it up. It's a Comenity card, which I have a couple of jury accounts with Comenity. And I just want to know what are there any cards that anybody's thinking about getting or any travel that people are thinking about doing, and maybe even what's up, Game Master? And maybe you need a strategy. Best way to do it is become a channel member. If you become a platinum member, I believe it is, I share my phone number with you. I chop it up with you a half hour and tell you the best way to plan, strategize. I even log on and go on and look at the flights and the hotels with you. But you have to be a platinum channel member for me to do all that. But if right now, as we're sitting here live, if you have a travel that you're thinking about taking and you don't know which card you should get to plan for it, right now it's free 99, baby. It's free 99. You ain't even got to be a member. But to do that extra stuff, you gotta be a member. Thinking about Chase Ink Preferred for business. Yeah, I only reason I won't get the Chase Ink Preferred, it mirrors the regular Sapphire prefer, but I do want to chase Ink Cash. I don't want to chase Ink Unlimited either because it mirrors the Freedom Unlimited. But I want the uh, I wouldn't mind getting a Chase Ink Cash, which give me 5% on cable, internet, phone, and that's all I'd probably use it for. I wouldn't use it for nothing else. Or U.S. Bank 0% card for the biz. Yeah, yeah. U.S. Bank, I like them. I have the U.S. Bank Cash Plus Personal, and I like them. Oh, let me get it. I'm still here. I'm just gonna get a sip of water. But yeah, I like the ink cards are fire. The $900 sign up bonus right now. I think elevator offer. I got one ink card already. Yeah, but how much do you have to spend for that $900, dog? That's what I'm curious to know. I don't get caught up in them bonuses when they be high. Like unless it's like a no annual fee card because I know I got to spend like a grand, get $500. Yeah, game master laughing, huh? Uh huh. How much you got to spend, dog? Yeah, how much you got to spend? That's what I want to know. Because it's easy to say I get a $900 bonus, but if I got to spend $9,000, they can keep that 900. That's just me though. Because I don't have nothing I spend $9,000 on no more. When I was a young whippersnapper and blowing money left and right, now I'm more conscientious about my money. Yeah, it's a decent chunk, man. Talk to me though. Yeah, $8,000 in 3 months. Yeah, it ain't too bad. I mean, I couldn't do it, but it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. So David says, even though I have the fuel rewards MasterCard, I upgraded my drive for 5 to the fuel reward station only card to give me option to where I don't have to always use the MasterCard to get the same. Hey, damn it, you be driving or you just had a card or you put it in your parents' car? I'm just curious, man. Just curious. Yeah, I don't mess with them gas cars and stolen cars. It's just Rod, though. You do what you want to do. I'm just tell you what Rod do. I need the transferable points cards where I can convert them to cash or transfer for travel, but everybody's not traveling. And that goes to another point. You have to do what works for you. You have to do what works for you. The biz can do it with 0% interest. Okay, cool. 10 real homies in the crib. If y'all just coming in, please, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, hit the like button. It really helps the channel out, help the video get pushed out to people that may be looking for information like this. I really don't get into sharing. I'm not talking about share on your community tab, but share it. Like copy the link and send it to a family member or a friend. Text it to them. I'm not worried about the community tab on YouTube. It's becoming too saturated for Rob. But share it with a family member. Text it to them. But don't just send it to them. Tell them why. Tell them the benefits. Tell them some of the knowledge you've learned. Tell them some of the things you've done. They'll be more apt to watch it and come back and thank you later. But if you just say, hey, I sent you a link, cousin, can you look at it? Ain't gonna happen. But hey, cousin, I just came back from Cozumel, went on a cruise, rode some doom buggies or whatever you call them, with the ATVs, and I used my American Express card. And there's this dude that I watched that told me all about it. Ding, 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 red light. People are going to start watching. They're going to want to see, okay, now I have validity why I should go watch this dude. But you just say, here's a link, go watch it. My man, no. I got an Arco business gas card, but got an EV now with 2 years free gas. What the hell? You got an Arco business gas card, but you have an electric vehicle, and you get 2 years of free gas with an electric vehicle? Game master, man, that sound like a joke or something. I don't know. Yes, I've known about my mom gas when I'm with her since she drives me around since I can't drive due to my disability. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Game master says travel to grandma's 90th birthday with mostly points. There you go. That's something I would tell my family. Hey, when we all at the family reunion or grandma's birthday, hey, cousin Pete, you know how I got here? He ain't cost me nothing. Because I watched this dude named Rod. He told me how to travel for free with points in my house. But if you just say, hey, man, go check this dude out, it ain't going to work. Yeah, Hyundai. I like Hyundai, man. I like Hyundai. But these numbers going up and down, up and down, up and down. Oh, 2 years free charging. You said free gas. Oh, okay. You do have it in what you call them thing? Quotation mark. So I got you. I got you. How long we been on here? I'm gonna probably be on here an hour. But y'all, really, man, you wanna make sure if you are subscribed, make sure your notification bell is selected to all. I don't know everybody's schedule. You can always watch the replay, but I am going to be doing more afternoon, early evening live streams than I am 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, until I get my schedule back on track. Because my schedule is off right now. And what else am I thinking about? I am thinking about switching from from American, going for their elite status program and going for the what up, Sledge? My man, Sledge ET. What's up, man? How you doing? Make sure y'all check out Sledge, another content creator that talks about credit card points, miles. Boy, I see you got that American Airlines executive card. I saw that unboxing. I saw you. I see you. But I'm wondering, would it be easier for me to get Delta elite status, although I can't stand flying all over the country? It depends on how I time it and what I'm doing and where I'm going. I don't mind taking a little longer. But I know if I'm going somewhere, the person's already there, they're not working. Now, if I need to waste some time, I'll fly Delta. But if I need to, like when I flew with Denver, I could have flew Delta because I had to waste some time. But American, I can fly from here to Phoenix in 2.5 hours instead of, I think my flight is 5.5 hours. Because they got me going to Salt Lake City and then to Phoenix. And then from Phoenix to LA, then back to Dallas. So, but we got my man Sledge in the house. But yeah, man, make sure y'all tap in. What else? What else I got going on? I have mentioned it on other channels. I may have mentioned it on here, but I am looking at, and I've been doing it, more of cash back than I have points and miles recently. And I'm using my City Custom Cash, my Discover It, and my US Bank Cash Plus. Why? Because I'm getting 5% on all three of those, depending on how I use them. And I've shifted from primarily American Express over to earning Chase points. I didn't do a what's in my wallet this month, not yet. I made squeeze one in, but I'm actually doing a Chase trifecta right now, and I have my everyday preferred card and my American Express Business Gold, which I haven't even touched my Business Gold card. I think I used it twice this month, and my American Express everyday preferred twice. Everything else has been on Chase. And what am I doing? I'm shifting strategies because I have enough American Express points. So why do I want to keep accumulating the same thing? So I'm going to get some Chase points. Still going to use American Express, but not as much as I normally would. Yeah, hit that doorbell. And the doorbell is that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing like getting cash back with no hoops to go through. Yeah. And what I'm doing, and I mentioned it, I don't know if I mentioned this channel, another channel, but what I'm doing is I'm earning cash back at 5%. And I'm taking that cash back and I'm purchasing stocks and ETFs with it. I have a Webull travel account, and my Robinhood is kind of like my travel account. And I have a JP Morgan Chase account. And I'm trying to buy me a new car with that account. but I'm not using just cash back, but my travel account is strictly cash back. And the last I checked, I just started this whole little experiment. The last I checked, I had $330, and 50 of it was return on investment. So really, I only invested 280. So I took $280 worth of cash back and turned that into an additional $50. So it's just really again, what works for you. And one of the things I want to talk about before I get ready to get out of here in the points and miles world, you always have to be ready to pivot. When I was in the Navy, they used to say, some people say stay flexible. And if you're new to the game, yeah, just stay flexible. But you have to stay fluid. Meaning you could be flexible. You can go over here and you can have this card and you just be stuck on this card. You just love this card. You love how it feel. You love how it look. But if you see another card that may, like I'll tell you, my Freedom Flex probably one of the raggediest cards I got in my wallet. It look like it's been in a war zone. But if I'm getting 5% cash back or 5 times the points, I don't care. My American Express Platinum is a beautiful card, but I'm getting 1 time the point if I use it on a daily basis. Now, if I go book a flight or a hotel, I'm getting 5 times the points. Hotel status, I'm getting lounge access, but on a daily basis. So you have to be ready. Not a bad return. Yeah. I gave up trying to get airline status. This is Sledge, y'all. If I add the Delta Reserve, I'll have Delta Silver Medallion status. Man, it seemed tough, man. I don't know, as much as you've been traveling, you probably could get it. You probably could get silver status without getting a Delta Reserve. I know 2 people that got a Hilton Diamond status. I'm not going to say their name, with a regular, everyday, no annual fee Hilton Honors card. And they got diamond status a couple years in a row. Then they upgraded to the Surpass card and getting diamond status again. They didn't get the expired card. They doing it organically. But yeah, I might give up too, because hotel staff, but I just want them extra points, man, because I got to get where I'm going. And then the cash back is really to have cash when I go where I'm going. And then I have an American Express personal savings, personal checking, and a business checking. And all I do is take that cash back that I got invested, transfer it over to my American Express, and then transfer it to one of my American Express cards. And while I'm in town, that's my cash back. When I say cash back, I'm not talking about necessarily dollar bills. I'm talking about stuff to go out and eat, to go to the aquarium, to go to the zoo, to go ride a carriage ride, whatever you want to do. So I recently saw a video about Chase made Tokyo over the Apple Card from Goldman Sachs. Yeah, I saw that too. And see, I that's what's happening to me, Chase. Hey, yo, this is a huge comment here. I'm not loyal enough to get status organically. And what Chase is saying here, and I'm not putting words in his mouth because I'm the same way, is I'll stay at the Hyatt, but if I'm out of Hyatt points, I'll go stay at the Marriott. If I'm out of Marriott points, I'll go stay at the Hilton. If I'm out of Hilton points, I guess I'm just assed out. But I'll fly Delta, I'll fly American, but I don't fly enough. Like Renaissance is my favorite hotel in New York. It's now, as of right now, and I love the Hyatt Regency in downtown Dallas. I love the hotel, but the Renaissance in downtown Dallas is my new favorite hotel. And I'm looking at staying at the Renaissance in Phoenix. I may become loyal up until a point to Marriott, which is the parent company of Renaissance. I'm not going to say I am. I may, because I love their properties, man. It was just the atmosphere. I thought the prices were more reasonable than Hyatt. I stayed at the Hyatt Regency in Denver. y'all. I know Sledge, and if your favorite couple still in here, I know they're gonna slam me. But I don't remember. Last I said the Hilton was last year in Miami, and I like that. It was high. It was high too. I mean, high. I'm talking about the food, the drinks. The food wasn't bad. The drinks were high. But I'm not really drinking like that now, so maybe I don't really have to worry about all that. U.S. Bank is going to be challenging Bank of America Preferred Rewards program with a new Smartly Visa signature card. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a video on that Smartly card. I'm just trying to wait till they come out with more info. We got 13 real homies in the crib. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for being here. And we got my sister, channel member involved with Etta, said, hey, brother, hey, Rod, how's it going? Happy weekend. Happy weekend to you, my sister, man. This woman here, y'all go check out her channel. Great channel, does a lot of traveling. Check out all these content creators. You know, you got your favorite couple, Media Eye, Sledge 18, involvement with Keisha H, Wellness with Frugal Mama. Just making sure I don't miss somebody. I'm just scrolling up real quick. All wonderful couples that do their own thing. Sledge said, I stayed at the Kimpton in NOLA. Kimpton, is that Hilton? Is that Marriott? And it may have been the best customer service I've ever had at a hotel. Hey, which one is that, Sledge? I want to say it's Marriott. Some want to say Hilton, but I want to say Kimpton. And Kimpton is Marriott. No, Kimpton is IHG. IHG. Kimpton is IHG. Yeah, I had to think about it. And the crazy part is I don't have an IHG card, but I have Chase transferable points that could give me IHG and be chilling. But I want to read this again for the people in the back that are here. Y'all open your eyes and your minds up. Stayed at the Kimpton in NOLA, New Orleans. And it may have been the best customer service I've ever had at a hotel. And it is a IHG or International Hotel Group property. If you see Intercontinental Hotel, that's an IHG property. But Kimpton, that's their like upscale property. We got Lisa J. Stocks in the building. What's going on, my sister? How you doing? Thank you for being here. And I'm telling you, man, I don't know about Sledge. I don't know about your favorite couple, Meet and I, and Keisha, and Marjorie, and Etta, and Devin, and whoever else is in here. But I can speak for Rod. I can speak for Rod. Rod never thought he would be able to stay at these properties. I thought I was never. I rode and said for years while I was in the Navy, my early years in the Navy in San Diego, one day I'm going to stay at that hotel at the Hyatt. One day I'm going to stay at the Marriott. One day I'm going to stay at the Hilton. But I was dreaming. I was young. I was like 22, 23. I was dreaming. I didn't know if it was possible or not. I was dreaming. And my dreams became a reality. I didn't have to take a college course. I didn't have to spend any money. I didn't have to take out a student loan. I went to YouTube and I watched people like Points Blank Travel. I watched people like Sledge 18. I watched people like Lisa J. Stocks. I watched people like Your Favorite Couple. I watched people like Evolving with Etta and Keisha H. that are traveling. I watched people like Axe Sebi, Credit Shifu. I watched and I read articles. I watched over 1,000 videos. It cost me nothing. It was entertaining. And now I'm living the dream. The hardest part for me, y'all, I'm gonna get ready to leave y'all with this. I've been on here an hour. I want to leave y'all with this, man. And I ain't saying I'm getting ready to exactly go, but I'm gonna leave you with this. So when I get ready to go, I ain't gotta remember to say it. The hardest part about me traveling right now, it used to be. The hardest part about me traveling used to be, do I have the money to travel? I want y'all to open your ears up because this is a major boulder alert. Major boulder. I don't drop gems and nuggets. I drop boulders, baby. My major problem, my biggest problem used to be, do I have money to fly from here to Phoenix? Do I have money to stay at the Renaissance? Now my biggest problem is I don't feel like booking it. I already had points, but I just don't feel like booking it. Is that a problem? Yeah, it's a problem. It's what they call a real world problem. A real world BS problem. There's people out here wishing they could travel. That's all I'm saying, man. It used to be my biggest problem, wishing I could. Now I wish I wasn't so lazy to go make it happen. I wish I wasn't so lazy to go search and press the little buttons and redeem the points, redeem the miles. I say there's some great profit before the points and miles game, but not at the rate I do now, and for way more money. That's what I'm saying, man. And then you start throwing status in the mix. What they talking about upgrading you? They talking about putting you in a suite. They talking about giving you free breakfast. Where the breakfast is $28 a pop. You and your spouse, you and your significant other, you and your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever, your best friend. Now you're looking at $56 before you even tip or pay taxes. But if they use that word free, all you got to worry about is tip. Put yourself in a position. Life is short, man. Life is short. Life is short. But I want to leave y'all with that. Remember, my biggest problem used to be, how can I afford to travel? Now my biggest problem is, when do I feel like going and sitting at the computer and booking this? That's a good problem to have. And the same go with investing and saving. My biggest problem used to be, I ain't making enough money to buy a whole share of Apple at 200 plus. I'm not making enough money to get some Google at $165 a share. But now they have things where you can get $5 a share. I'm gonna put some in the comments right here. Let me put some in here. And this is gonna be my slogan probably for the weekend. Hashtag NME. No more excuses. It's no more excuses. You save $5 a week. Yeah, it might take you a while to take that trip. Go get your secured credit card to earn you cash back. Let it graduate to an unsecured card. You'll expedite the process. But the fact of the matter, you know you're going. You're going. You may not be going tomorrow, next week, but you're going. And one of the coolest things I found when I got in the points and miles game is, when I got in the points and miles game, one of the coolest and one of the best feelings I had about the points and miles game was the same thing that I heard other content creators talk about. I was now doing. The cars I heard them talk about, I now had. One of the best feelings in the world. When they talked about elite status in a different line, I didn't know what they were talking about. When they talked about book a flight with points, with miles, I didn't know what they were talking about. But then when I did it, how good I felt about myself. It's amazing, man. Demo Crypto, what's going on? Said, how's it going, my brother? How do you feel about the 0.5% rate cut on Wednesday? I think it's a good idea. I don't do a lot of financing now, but what I do like is it's going to affect the stock market. It's going to affect the crypto market. And I like it anytime they cut the rates, it kind of help. So, but I don't really, and now if I'm getting ready to buy a house, a car, but I'm getting ready to, yeah. But I think it's great anytime they cut interest rates, because I think right now it's too expensive to live. It's too expensive to live. What cracked me up out here, and I'm in Dallas, I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, is rent is going up every year, But pay for the average Texan or person that lives in Texas, it's not going up at the same rate. That's what I'm more concerned with. I'm cool with interest rates, but how about let's raise the whatever they call it, the employment pay rate. You wonder why you go to McDonald's, order some fries, they don't even offer you ketchup. I went and got some barbecue last night with potato salad and baked beans. They ain't even give me no plasticware, nothing. Excuse me. Because they paying these people pennies on the dollars. They over here making billions and they paying them $15 an hour. I'm more concerned with that. That's just right, though. That's just right. I'm more concerned with, let's get the pay rate up. Rent going up out here in Dallas like bananas. People getting evicted. People getting kicked out of their homes, out of their apartments. And they're going to work every day. They're working 40 hours a week. They're busting their ass. They can't come home and get a night's rest because they're worrying about how they're going to pay their rent, how they're going to pay their light bill, how they're going to pay their electric water bill or the gas bill. And they bust their butt every day. And they're the reason that this $1 billion company is standing. It ain't the, I'm not going to say it's not the executives, but it's the boots on the ground. It's the people that's grinding. It's the people that's putting their heart. I'm not gonna say blood, sweat, and tears. They definitely put some sweat and they probably put some tears because they cry when they go home and then they work this hard and can't pay their rent. So to answer your question, Demo, that's what I'm more concerned about. I'm not worried about a rate cut. I'm worried about a pay increase. Great question. But you know me, I keep it real, man. I keep it 100 all days, every day, twice on Sunday. So, all right, let me jump in here. R Young, what's going on? What's going on, R Young? Thank you for being here. We got 14 real homies in the crib. Thumbs up, appreciate that. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't. Also, hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Devin says, community now that you see all their cards on Bread Financial. Oh, okay. I'm about to do a video on that. I've said before, we always use our points for charitable donation, but after losing my job this year, charity looking closer to home, so I can travel without spending extra money. I'm a charity. I ain't saying I'm a charity like you. I don't need nobody donating to me, but I agree. And I like that. But see, I'm going to tell you, Keisha, maybe your charitable donations bless you in a way where now you're earning more for you to travel. I know you just went on a meeting our cruise, and I like that, though. Travel without spending extra money. I agree. 100. Sledge said 100. Talk that talk, Rod. 100. Kayla Moore, what's going on, fam? Part of the Alliance in the building. Hey, fam, work, but tune in. U.S. Bank has a pre-approved in the app. Now, what? Finally. They finally get on board with everybody else. Finally. And that's so good because, why waste your time and why waste their time if you're not going to be approved? You can just go to pre-approval. They got a little computer and AI and all this other stuff. Oh, no, we ain't going to be able to approve you. And you're done. And it didn't hurt your credit. Y'all, look for these. Sledge just hit the nail on the hammer. Look for these pre-approved links on the apps, on the websites, because they don't affect your credit score. Look for those. So appreciate that, man. Hey, meeting now. Okay, she's speaking. They're speaking. Marcus and Kayla are speaking. Everyone. Kayla Moore, hey, family. Hey. Everybody's speaking, showing love to everybody. But you can't do a pre-approval for the altitude reserve. Okay, gotcha. You can't, and that's their top tier card, y'all, the altitude reserve. Which I'm done with credit cards for a while. I think I got mine after however long I've been doing this, and 32 credit cards, and I've broken that down way less than 32. I think I finally have my strategy. And I don't even know if I have my strategy with less than, because you at least Rod, and I don't know, Sledge, if you could chime in. I'm always wondering, Am I earning enough Amex points? Am I earning enough Chase points? Am I earning enough cash back? Do I need to be using this? Should I be using that? Should I be using this? Because I like to keep them options open, baby. I like to keep them options open. Kellamar speaking to Marjorie, Game Master, everybody speaking, showing love to Sledge. Sledge is my main man, y'all. Sledge, when we doing another community? And Keisha said, thanks, Rod. Appreciate the knowledge sharing. Catch you later. Y'all, I know it's been a minute, and I know there's been questions. Where is Rod? Where is PBT? And for those of you just coming in, I've been regrouping. And what I mean by regrouping, watching my older videos, and I'm not going to use that term, get back to the basics. I don't care about no basics. Watching my old videos, watching my movements, watching my terminology, watching what I'm talking about, watching what's going to benefit my most important thing on this YouTube channel, the people. I don't care. It's cool to come over here and have fun and laugh and joke and have a party. That's cool. But I wanted to put evergreen content. I want to put content out where people can go back 2-3 years from now and look at my video or my live and say, that still applies. It's still applicable. I don't want people, I'm still going to do video like that. New sign-up bonus for the Chase Ultimate Rewards card or whatever. I made up a card. It's applicable for now, but it ain't going to be applicable a year from now. But I'm still do some videos like that. But I wanted to get more into the evergreen content. All right, y'all, this is the last call for comments. We've been on here about 1 hour and 12 minutes. And I do have much more to say, but I want to keep these short. I want to keep them brief. I want people to look at the replay. I want to hit people with some boulders so quick. And I want to jump in the ring and jump out. I want to be like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson used to knock people out in 1 to 2 rounds. He wasn't going no 12 rounds. He wasn't doing no 3-hour fight. But he left an impact. So what I want to do now is jump in, jump out, leave an impact. But I'm going to tell you right now, I said it a while ago, and I'm going to say it again. I used to wish, and I'm no different than no one else that's watching this live stream or going to watch the replay. I'm an average dude that's in a loose mood. Call me Chester Cheetah number 2. I used to wish I could do the things that I do now. And as long as I stayed stagnant and didn't educate myself, whether I was watching a Rod or a Sledge or a travel channel or a credit card content creator, I still would be wishing. Now, I used to rap back in the day, so I'm going to hit y'all with a quick bar. Not no bars. Oh, now I forgot what I was going to say, so I guess I can't. I got to do that next live. But stop wishing and start living. I'm not saying you got to go get no credit card. You ain't got to. I don't even put my referral links in the description. Don't worry. But hashtag NME. N November, M Mike, E Echo. Hashtag NME. No more excuses. You want to travel as possible. And there's too many people out there that can tell you how to do it. My way for approval is about on 13 card with City. Okay. Lonnie wants to do a community live next week. I saw him in a thing. He was on the live. Well, no, that might be somebody. I'm booked up, so it won't be on, but I'll definitely support. Okay. Just let him know, man. Send him my info. If I don't know, oh yeah, I'll be here. Following week, I won't be here. I'll be traveling. But just let me know what date and time, and or you can send it to me as long as he know I'm coming. I don't want to surprise him. And he's live now. Well, for the 13 real homies in the crib, it's time for me to raise up, baby. Do me a favor, if you haven't done so. Subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Share the channel on your phone. Share the page on your phone. Text it, email it. I'm not talking about community tabs and all that. Share it to a family member. Share it to a friend. Share it to a coworker. Somebody that could use information like this. And as I end each and every video, Shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you're going to be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you. And one day I was on the planet Earth. Still on the planet Earth, obviously, but now I'm amongst the stars, baby. And I'm still shooting for the moon. With that being said, much love, y'all. Peace.